Voice of America and the Clyde's Restaurant Group in Washington, D.C. bring you Live from the Hamilton. Performances showcasing musicians and the many genres of music born in America and enjoyed around the world.
There are only two kinds of music, good and bad. Jazz was invented in America. You know, there are two origins, Africa and the rhythms of Africa and the classical harmonies of Europe. And it was fused together by jazz musicians.
Music is to be shared. It's a community thing, and that's why I think that music, I mean, it teaches me a lesson every single night, and with a different audience that I play, I learn something new and I get something. I'm not only giving something, but I'm truly getting something back.
You don't need language. It's a music that endures. It's a music that brings tradition together, and it impacts on the world wherever you go. It's happening in the moment, and jazz happens in the moment, and it's just amazing. And you know, I studied classical music, I played jazz, and it still amazes me to sit down with musicians, and all of them sort of need sense where to go. And it's a fascinating thing. It's an American thing, but it's become global.
Music is extremely important when it comes to true communication. Bottom line is that our mission as artists is to let the people know where our experiences are, and I think that the more authentic we are, the more we know and learn about who are ourselves, the most honest is going to come the message, the most pure. And that itself is healing, I think. You know, so being authentic, being peaceful, and being really expressing yourself, using music to express yourself, I think it's incredibly beautiful, and I'm just happy to be part of it. think music is extremely important when it comes to true communication. You see people that, yeah, they speak different languages. You know, China, Israel, United States, Brazil, you know, Cuba, Puerto Rico, they speak all different languages. But yet, you play and you start playing and the sounds bring people together.
Jazz also is the most communicative of music. It's the greatest music in the world. It's really important to have jazz festivals, and particularly in this city, because we're the nation's capital. And not to have a jazz festival in the capital of the country that invented the music would be shameful. And that's why we created the Jazz Festival. It represents basically the core inherent values of our country: democracy, freedom of expression, unity and diversity.
The interaction with the audience is extremely important, and with this I explain myself. I don't want it to sound like, because I know that there's different phases that you go through when you're developing as an artist. Sometimes you worry too much about what people's reaction is going to be, and just that, you thinking of that, it gets you out of focus of, just getting really deep in from within where you're coming from. But when I say it's important, it's because whatever energy is happening there, that's going to affect the music in one way or the other. It's just as simple as that. They are key.
1,000 years, people will still know who Dizzy Gillespie, Duke Ellington, Louis Armstrong, Miles Davis, Max Roach, Ella Fitzgerald, and Sarah Vaughan.
To be playing in a venue such as this one is really great because I think it's embraced a little bit of the best of both worlds. That, you know, they have the equipment is beautiful. It feels like almost like a mini cultural center slash small theater, but it's really a club. It's still intimate and embraces both, you know, the greatest thing of the two vibes. You know, playing in a theater and playing in a club. I mean, the real leaders of this world, the real messengers of peace, and what is about, life is about relations, and relationship with between all of us, between the planet, between the animals, everybody. The artists, I think, are the heroes in a way. I mean, they're the real leaders when it comes to a true message of peace.
Saturnino, Bernard Saturnino on percussion, Henry Cole on drums, Ricky Rodriguez on bass, and Ed Simon on the piano. Thank you so much. Gracias. Thank you.